What's up, peeps? We be live. How's everybody? Anyway, how the hell is everybody? Hi, Marissa. I gotta sneeze. Ugh. Howdy, Ron. How the hell are you, buddy? You're early for once. That's okay. Everybody's been kind of sick here. I'm trying to avoid it. Hey, Colleen. I think last Tuesday I had a head cold. I did great up until today, which is odd. I know. My head was clogged up all last Tuesday. So, Colleen, did you make it to No Names? Just back from No Names, got to hang out with Jason. He camped next to our campsite. I guess I won't unsubscribe. Heck yeah, I had a bunch of unfortunate events, and then Dad's truck broke. He destroyed the rear end and all kinds of fun shit. So yeah, I had a fun, fulfilled weekend. I've slowly been catching everybody's videos popping up. I haven't seen anything with. Oh shit! Get back over here. Okay. All right. Hello, Wendy. And I've been trying to watch everybody's videos come up so I can see them. Was there a live feed this year? I didn't see one. Officially have a race minivan. 11:28 in the 8th. Yeehaw! I was trying to keep up with everybody and to see who won what, but not a lot got posted yet. I did see Dylan broke out of the sixes, got in the fives. I figured Jason would have made a video if he when he raced the van, but I don't know if he did. And drove it home. That's always a good day. Let's see. Yeah. We had a great time with Jason and everyone else. Yep. And he did it with a ride along. Heck yeah. Hoping to catch some video of it. But nothing yet. What's up, Dakota? How's your week started out, dude? It was a fantastic pass for Levi. I heard Kim got to ride with him in that pass. If I remember right, I was watching Buff and Kim before I went live. Well, doing all right's better than bad. I see if I can't find this. I might try and use this as my thumbnail for next weekend, or I'm sorry, next Tuesday. If you can kind of see, that's Dad's rear differential in his Tahoe. He ate up all the spider gears. I did tow to the shop Friday, and then hey baby, Saturday morning went up there, pulled apart, and hoping to put him back on the road, and ended up putting him in a loaner. What's up, bro? Don't go back till Thursday. Ooh. You're getting contacts? Heck yeah. I know Dan's gonna be pissed because he didn't get to the live first, but he's the only one that ever comments on my thumbnails. Can you guys see what the thumbnail is and tell me what it is? Well, your mom did it too, and she was just as nervous. You know, she got used to it. I think Jason, didn't you have contacts at one point? Yeah, having contacts is going to be weird for you. So, hang on a second. Yeah, I had them for a year. Then my eye got too bad. Okay. They say you're better off wearing glasses. Gotta learn. Be there in 30. Dumb effing people here don't eat dinner till 7 or 8. Yes, Dan, that's a transmission pan magnet. Whenever you have metal sticking to that magnet, it's all bad. I think she said 11 something. 11:30. 11:28. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I know. That's how it goes, unfortunately. Jason went at 10:50. Oh, wow. 291K on the odometer. Woo! Guess the thumbnail may be half the time. All right, Dan. Old Mac, you have entered. We see. When I'm old, need glasses, I'm going to get a pair of little round ones like 19 sound and up pairs of those. Yeah, so Bobby at work, my manager, he's got readers, and he got these ones that make him look like the what the hell was it? I can't remember. Um, I don't know. They're just little bitty readers, and they're magnetic. He looks funny as hell when he puts them on. I know, dude. That is looks like Ben Franklin. Nah, it looks like that damn little turtle or something with those little bitty glasses on. It's a cartoon. $5.85 with a passenger. I think it helped him. Are you going to try and find a pair of humpback whales? I don't understand. What the fuck? I think he's on some of those pain meds for his shoulder. We're going to do his cooling lines. He simply goes. Okay, cool. That explains it. Star Trek movie where Captain Kirk sells his empty glasses while searching for whales. I don't remember that episode. Kirkwood? Kirk? Oh, Mac, I think you're going to have to share that shit you're on right now. Everybody's really intrigued on what you're taking. Damn autocorrect. Yeah, I'd blame them too. Maybe it's Star Trek 4 Voyage Home. Oh, wow. Yeah, I have not seen that in forever. I don't remember it. I've seen it. It's just been far too long ago. Who got to see Destroyer on tonight? I know I saw you there, Colleen. Jason, did you get to see Destroyer before you got on? You got to see him on? Yeah, he was on there talking about grilling. One of my favorite things. Doing pork. Yep. Multiple tornadoes around last night. Nah, keep it. Pass. Not it. We've had enough. We didn't see any for 100 years and we got 9 in one night. I'm good. Done. You didn't see it. Okay, well, he went live for like 30 minutes, I think. He was cooking some pork and stuff on the grill. I'm doing I am doing a transmission in an Olds Aurora right now. And that's the picture I sent of the transmission pan with the magnet carrying all the metal that is passing through the transmission. Cracking you up Friday night. I wasn't on Friday night. What? What's the right one? What are you talking about? Why are you messaging me on here? Oh, yes, I think that's it. No shit, Eric and I were in the pits at No Name. Oh! Ha! Well, no, I thought he said he didn't make it. Hold on a minute. Maybe I don't know. I don't understand now, but it's cool. Yes, you have to unthread the tube nuts from the radiator. Watched Shane's Slanted Daily Garage, day 3 of No Names. Had John Cope take his kids as passengers. Cool. Gotcha. Okay. Alex from some Garage had a blast with Dan and Tracy. Hell yeah. Sounds like it was a good time. Or you were tripping balls. I don't know. Was it gummies being passed around again? Those were kind of Alex is a hoot. And gummies was kind of trippy. Dude, I think Saturday night, um, it's Friday. Yeah, everything just went downhill. end of last week. And then Dad's truck broke. So yeah, it was fantastic. But Saturday night I ended up putting together another AR-15, so kind of worked out okay. I want to post a video, but I don't know if I can. Yeah. It's what is it called? A forced reset trigger. It's a fun trigger, and it's legal. But yeah, I put that together Saturday night. Not 100%. I just kind of put it together a little bit. Waiting on a couple more parts. So, Colleen, did you get the bus going? I know you're struggling with the fuel system. I wasn't sure if you got that ironed out or not. Jason, where is the garage that you found for working on campers? What's up, Rich? No bus. I wonder if you could make the video private and post a link to it. Maybe. I'll have to look into it. We sat with Jason, Ron, Big Mike, and some guy we adopted at Lambert's restaurant. That's awesome. Some of them stragglers can be funny as hell. But also some can be a pain in the ass. How do you hook up one of those newer brake master cylinders to these older Mopars? Yeah, they've got a new Clevis adapter that either threads onto the old pedal assembly or clips onto the old pedal assembly. It's, yeah, you can get it from hang on, I'll tell you. Speedway Motor sells it. Right Stuff. Right Stuff has a brake pedal lever assembly that you can adjust. What the hell, Dog Garage? What up? Nerd. New Masters have 2 bolts, old one has 4. Are you talking about the mounting? That's weird. So to the brake pedal assembly, there's a different clevis that you got to hook on. But as far as the mounting to the firewall. That's weird. I don't ever know. Okay, the master cylinder only has two, so it's just a diagonal, whereas the straight. So you had four. Dude, I don't know. That's odd. Was it a right stuff kit? Hmm, it is weird. So if anything, you can call Speedway Motors and tell them that you've got a 2 bolt instead of a 4 bolt, because the 2 bolt obviously is not going to mount up right. And obviously you didn't find an adapter inside of the box. I saw a new one on Just Mopar Joe's car, or maybe it was Shane's. Um, Man, I mean, typically you have to have an adapter plate to run the 2 to 4. Otherwise, it's not going to center the hole up. But huh, hmm, it's odd, man. I don't know. Maybe they forgot to put it in there. You like them AR-15s? Yeah, me too. Have you seen the forced reset trigger yet, Dakota? I went from 88 2 bolt to a 74 4 bolt and drilled new holes and used nuts and bolts. I bought a Colt Sporter the other day and had to stick a new blower that says proper to Macon County, Georgia Police Department. Yeah, my dad's had a Colt Sporter for eons, man. That thing shoots so straight, it's crazy. 50 cals are overkill, but no worries. I've not got to shoot a 50 cal yet, man. It One that looks exactly like an M16A2. Nice. Mine's all tricked out, tack bars and shit all over the place. Whole tack rail on the top. My very first one I've got all built up, and I was shooting it 208 yards with no problem. Shooting propane tanks and blowing water out the top of them. It was fun as hell. This other one that I'm building is just going to be a hot rod. It's all for fun. No, there will be aiming involved, but not a lot. So yeah, it's just for fun. But my first one, I can drive nails with that thing. It shoots really, really good. This one may probably, it's got an 18-inch barrel instead of the 16. It may shoot just as well. I just don't know yet. Me and my other brother are supposed to change colors probably this winter. Well, how's everybody's week started? What's everybody got going on? I had a couple of coworkers back in the day that you want an AR crossbow? Hmm. I had a couple of coworkers back in the day that had a chance of shooting 50 cal. They destroyed a refrigerator from about 200 feet. Jesus. Man, I saw an awful video of a guy shooting. I don't think it was a 50 cal at one, but man, they put tannerite in one and the damn refrigerator door blew back and about killed him. Yeah, that's nuts. Got another one too that's like newer style one. It's got a red dot, maybe even a hush hush pipe. Wendy, you're still on vacation. Every day's a vacation if you enjoy it, right? So, um, what the hell, really, Jason? AR Series M10 tactical crossbow. That's insane. Wow. I thought you had a crossbow, Jason. Yeah, I saw that video. Yeah, it went viral pretty well. He was next to a tree that saved him. Yeah, and getting paid for it. Well, that's definitely a plus. Yeah, that's what I thought. AR Series M10. I got to look this up. What size bolts does it use? High performance features is rated on 10 shot. God, it's got a 10-shot magazine on this crossbow. 90-pound release. 10 arrows. 180 feet per second. How long are they? Oh, they're little arrows. I have a few more interviews this week, and I got to do our meet and greet and final interview for a sales rep job Friday. Hell yeah. Go after it. Get her done. So it looks like the AR series tactical crossbow has 6.5-inch bolts. Um, and they are very fast. But has a 10-shot magazine on this crossbow. That is insane. Oh, so it's only 180 feet per second with the 75-pound limbs and can go to 90-pound limbs. So that speed up quite a bit. That's pretty cool. I just might get some vehicles into that service bay he was showing. Mooring tanks might need some repairs the way things are going. Where is that garage, Jason? Get some old war machines in there for repair. Um, work on the old Stripes camper. Get old Bill Murray to drive it down there so you can work on it. I probably should polish up my airplane repair. Pretty sure you crashed your last plane you had. The urban assault vehicle. Yeah. That's still one of my favorite movies. Does anybody here ever put a transmission in a old Aurora? It's tight. Mhm. The old GMC motorhomes are cool. Dude, you ought to see the one over at next door right now. Dan's got one in there that's aluminum. It's old GMC. I can't remember the name of it, but he is polishing it because it's all stainless. But it's got a 1 ton van. Um, Jason needs to start driving RV repair video. He does. We've asked him. Yeah, I haven't did this video in months. I do shorts. I can't do a video. Um, but it's a stainless outside shell. You know, it's like a normal looking camper, but it's stainless. It's not an Airstream, but it's got a 1 ton van, 1975 GMC with a 350. Dan's getting ready to repaint the doors and front end silver with blue for Detroit Lions. Um, but the rest of the camper's all stainless, and he's polishing the whole freaking thing. It's cool as hell. I'll see if I can't sneak next door tomorrow and get a picture of it. Now that I have a shop that will be, do not want me to film, and they love to look over my shoulder the whole time. Man, where's it at? Oh, I'll have to read that later, Marissa. I can't do that right now. You know, it's just like when we have customers at the shop watching us. I hate it. Is it the industrial park? Dougster polished his tunnel ram. Yeah, number of hours. I used to think, that kind of stuff was cool, but I know my old. Heller Drive at Phillips. So the big, like the storage unit next to Phillips. Yeah, I talked to, um, uh, yeah, Ed, and he wants far too much. Yeah, it's a deluxe with everything included. Dude, that's awesome. Ed wanted way too much for one of his, just where you could pull a camper into work. It was stupid. I mean, if you had like a 2 3 man crew working on, a bunch of campers every single day, yeah. Yep. I think the one that you could pull in, like a pull behind like mine or yours, I think he wanted like 6K a month or something stupid. But that's, office entry, blah 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 blah. But it's just far too much for that little bit. But it's also prime real estate because of where it is. And now that they've got the Rose Music Center, um, all those other things, and now they're building oh, what the heck was it? Dublin Pub right across from them. So they're gonna have two music venues, one here, and both serving alcohol. And Dublin Pub, the way they're building it, it's going to be like this big, huge, you know, party for a quarter of a mile. It's it looks crazy. They're going to be I don't know. And then you got the oh, what the hell was it? The beer. God dang it! The what's that place called? Right before the Rose, that craft beer. The heck's it called? I drive by it every damn day, and I cannot remember the Dub Pub at Hubert. Warp Wing, yes. Yep. What's up, Dan? Yeah, as far as I know, it's Dublin Pub that they're building, and they're building another big music venue there across the road from the Rose, and Warp Wing's beside it. And then you got all the other stuff that's all up and down the strip right there. And we're the only repair shop on Executive. I think there's a import hot rod guy, and then and I think that was it. Yeah, it's funny is right across the road from our shop. Um, got Dingus next door. No, Dan is next door. Dan's awesome. He's the one that does all the truck repair stuff. Dad actually, he paid Dad like $1,000 to do a bunch of body work on the front end for a big semi and the cab repair. So I mean, he's awesome. But then the other guys next door to us, Shill Landscaping, they're they're actually doing well with us now. The Boar's Nest, no, unfortunately not. I wish, but we do all their vehicle repairs now, even their other big trucks. Um, Enterprise Rent a Car. Then there's Ed's building. But I mean, how far does freaking FedEx I think has 9 acres or something crazy like that. But I had to go pick up a guy's F-250, and I walked down to the gate, walked in the gate, walked, God, 800 feet. Yeah, that's like a half mile away, but still, they're right around the corner. But I walked probably 800 feet to this guy's truck from the gate, got the key out of the gas cap, drove it out of there, and the whole time the gates were open. But I drove it right to the shop, right in front of FedEx. Got done with it, took it back to FedEx. I followed someone in that opened the gate. I park it, put the key back in the gas door, jump in Jeremy's Range Rover, and we leave. And someone else was leaving, so we didn't have to talk to nobody the whole time. Someone can get in and out of there, and they not even know it. It was funny as hell. Yeah, and the guy from Camping World, um, we had that one Chevy camper that the ABS block blew out on. I diagnosed it, and then Hunter replaced it, got everything bled out. They sold it, and then there was something else about something they were supposed to bring over, but it ended up falling through. It used to be Gander Mountain, and then Gander Outdoors, and now Camping World. 4 plates of mashed potatoes and green beans. Wow. Gage was gagging when he had to put her straight in the bath after she was done eating. You get used to it. What really sucks is when they, blow out of their diaper and you got to touch all of that. That's the part that gets me. I love Camping World. They scare a ton of customers my way. uh, the AutoZone of RVs. Yeah, that sounds about right. Man, they are the dealership of RVs. Yeah, that they are. And the guy that runs it does pretty good. We have a guy that comes into the shop quite a bit. He actually gave Jason an AC unit. Thought was good, but it was actually bad. Um, but for the most part, I mean, they're pretty good dudes, and he delivers campers back and forth to this big Chevy dually. We've not seen him in a while. Remember Tom Raper? It's all in the name. She then had a few ounces of blue raspberry lemonade, Kool-Aid, and is watching Teen Titans. AutoZone refused to sell me the wrong belt for my truck, so I drove to O'Reilly's, bought it there, and it worked. Yeah, fuck those guys. Tom Ripper camper and trailer. Damn. Let's see if I can pause this. September 23rd, over at Jason's, I was putting a motor in the Camaro. God, it's so blurry. I'm sorry. Damn it. Did I get the picture? I'm not sure. I have to go back and look. Of her walking, yeah. I guess I could show that video.
Get up again.
Their 1-year-old grandbaby walking. Oh my God. Jason's grandbaby. Maeve. Ran with Ohio State. That's cute as shit. She's so damn cute. You text it to me? Oh, yeah. Stuffing her face with mashed taters. Go Bucks. Dude, the Bengals got their asses beat Monday. No, Dan, it's okay. Nobody's perfect. Rick 220 was at No Names. You missed it. No, I saw where Lars was doing all that stuff. It was funny. Bengals are from Cincinnati, so they can't move fast enough to win. No. Right state, wrong university. I've heard that Wright State is really a pretty damn good school. I mean, it's definitely not bad. What's up, Don? Don, how'd your car run? I never saw any videos or nothing. Alex Stuffed Monkey got fresh with Rich 220 Friday night. That's the most action he's seen in a while. I got crew chief to Don. Hell yeah. Remember Heat Hall, that song. Oh, come on. Couldn't be that bad. I was wondering if Valiant made a pass. Burned up a set of points. Oh, man, that was weird. That's a new one.
Yay! Hello?
You see that, Don?
Yeah.
That's Dad's rear end in his Tahoe.
Oh, all right.
It quit moving Friday. Got it towed Saturday morning. Went and looked at it, and he busted the carrier. What's up, bro? What's up, Big Block?
Yeah, Jason, I wanted to thank you for the help down there. I know it's
That
no
was so
big
much.
deal, but I still
Yeah, that was
wanted to
fun.
thank you again.
And you could keep that timing light. I actually meant to give it to JB, but it's fine. That was. I don't even know why I had that in my car because literally nothing I own now uses a timing light. So
That's why I said, telling Wendy's like he probably hadn't used that timing light in years.
He didn't cook the rear end towing. He cooked the rear end by flooring it every damn where he went.
yeah, Dad's hard on shit.
Well, anyway, we
Back at the
pushed the
ranch.
car off the. We pushed the car off the trailer.
Check my
It's like,
phone.
I'm just going to pull it around and park it. It's like when I started up, I ended up the car got beat up on the trailer and it broke a radiator mount.
Oh, crap.
No.
Yeah, and it had laid over on the
Icy.
fan.
Fucking doing Jello shots or something? What the?
She's eating an icy.
Hell yeah, getting her started early.
Colleen's got it. I got to get everything else right before I chew up the rear end. I got enough shit to fix right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's got a miss. The distributor's probably trashed. I know it's trashed, but
I had
got a
fun.
bad exhaust leak. I'm just going to ditch the gaskets.
I had fun in the bracket races.
Ron Ward said to lose them because those are machined. They're supposed to be
Breaking up there, Don.
they're made
Sounds like Pong. Pong, ding.
against the fan. That on a good. Am I back?
Playing Pong, it's like ding dong. It's weird.
Yeah, it radiator laid against the fan. As soon as I turned the key, man, that made a god awful noise.
Oh, I bet. God,
It
dang.
leaks in about 8 spots.
Oh, shit.
There's no saving that radiator.
So you never got to
I
run
made
it?
a beautiful. Yeah, that was when we got home. I made 2 runs. They were both shit. Running 11.3 on 6 cylinders.
Ouch.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
had some
it's- and
issues
it's
with
got-
the old gun.
Yeah, I knew I had things to do.
Oh yeah, last minute. Well, he broke it in literally as I was pulling into the lot. They were just shutting it down, and when I got over there to talk to him, it was hotter than hell and hissing out the radiator. And then we didn't mess with it anymore that night. We messed with it during the rain delay the next morning, and
Yeah.
it wouldn't
You guys
start
got rained on too?
in the morning. Yeah, it was weird. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just sleeping with the back of my van open, and it sounded like a dang dump truck or something, because you're right there by the freeway.
Yeah.
I kept hearing it every now and again, and then I had closed my eyes and it flashed. I was like, "Oh crap, that's lightning!"
Oh.
So it come in. Yeah, I mean, we didn't really get lightning at the track. It was just all around. But
We finally got some rain.
hey, Big Block, what's up, buddy? I ran your brother first round in the brackets. The one round I won, I actually ran Steven's brother. Yeah, I was busy catching up with everybody else. I apologize, Big Block. I was looking.
Yeah, I had
Well, it was
him on
like-
the clock.
I would get time to go over there, and then they were busy, and I didn't want to bother them. And then I think it was vice versa. Then we were busy, and it was just, it was just a heyday. So, but
Yeah, actually,
Broke
saying
in, no wipe lobes. The rest is
the rest.
cake.
Okay. Yeah, it's just it. The motor seems fine. It's everything else that's giving me problems. But that's the way cars are.
Then I had
plug
to,
the
I had to
wires
red
out.
light. I had to, yeah, I have that race. I have home shit for you. For lifting against me. Well, to be honest, Steven, I killed 7 miles an hour. Sorry, I killed 6 miles an hour to back into him. I was so far out. That van is so inconsistent. It was, I couldn't believe I won that race. I'm like, there, but yeah, I was like, he had to let off on me. I
You know
was
the biggest
backing
problem
into him.
with those vans?
What?
Their biggest problem with those vans are the torque converters ballooning.
Well, the biggest problem is the stupid gas pedal because sometimes you hit it and it goes, and sometimes you hit it and it doesn't. Blake was running a Durango with the same engine in it.
I found a way around that.
Stupid electric throttles.
I
I
found a
did
way
have
around that.
when I was in time runs, I couldn't cut a light. It was real slow. So I thought, and then I tried a deep stage, and those guys for some reason did not know how to set up the tree so we could deep stage. As soon as both bulbs came on, the tree started coming down. I got pissed off. So I was like, well, I told Blake, I said, I'm going to go up and hit it on the second ball instead of on third ball. It was 002 green. I think that was probably one of the best lights there was. Because I remember Ron Ward was going batshit about it.
So HP tuner, we can go in and change the tip in on almost anything.
Big Block gave him shit about letting off. Yeah, I would have too. Because if he would stayed in it, I would have broke out.
Clapping her hands.
It was fun though. It really was fun. And then I had to race Joe second round. And I red lighted on him. I was pissed. It actually went that time when I hit the gas. It pushed almost all the way through the beams, and I was like, "Screw it." Want to finish it?
Nice.
That would be awesome, Steven, to see you in that Triple Crown for sure.
But
Yeah,
Jason,
I think that's going to turn into an event.
there's a way to fix that throttle issue, but you have to do it with HP tuners.
Yeah, it's called Get a Car with a Throttle Cable.
Oh, God.
I'm not racing that thing again.
I'm not talking about racing your van again.
Ooh.
I'm just saying that there's an easy way to fix it.
Well, it was weird because like Blake was running a Durango with the same powertrain in it. And it was like, we probably made like 4 or 5 time runs. No, probably 3 or 4. And it was like one time you go up there and you would smack it and it was right there. And then the next time you'd hit it and it would just, and I had traction control off. It would take the throttle away from it. Yeah. And it'd start flashing the traction control. I'm like, I look down, I'm like, I turned the stupid thing off. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I was just like, man, screw this. But it ran quicker than I thought it was going to for a big old heavy van. Ugh. The Dylan's car was badass. Like, it was nasty, dude. Did he ever get his damn money for being the quickest car there, Don?
I believe he did.
Okay, good. Because they were him hauling around, you know, Dallas and Shane were over there him hauling around. I'm like, they said it was the first one to run the 5s. I'm like, well, there it is. And they're all running like 16s or whatever. And I don't know what everybody else ended up running.
Dylan ran what, a 585?
Yeah, with a passenger in the car.
With a passenger.
Kim in the car.
And dude, it was dead. That run was one of those runs. It was like it didn't pop, it didn't bang, it didn't spin, and it lifted straight up. It didn't get all wonky. I was on the other side of the track because I'd never been on the other side. I was over there talking to J-Bo, and I was like, I've never been on this side of the track. And yeah. Oh, I probably would have just red lighted anyway, Colleen. Don't worry about it. I would have liked to race you, though. That would have been fun. I ran that 1050 when I ran JB, and JB beat me on a hole shot, and I forgot. I need to mail this to him. Hunter made a trophy when he was in high school, welded a bunch of shit together, and I was going to give it to JB if he beat me on my S10, which we never got around with that race, you know. And I meant to give it to him that day. I was like, good job, buddy. You beat me on a hole shot, you know. And then I'm on my way home. I apologize. I packed up and left Saturday morning. My fucking right ankle was swelled up. I couldn't even get my shoe on. I'm like, I'm just gonna go home. I've had enough fun. You know, too many hours to drive home anyway. And I got one of the rest stops, and I was like looking for paper towels or something. I was like, oh shit! So I'm just gonna mail it to him like anonymously. I'm gonna get the address from Lars, and because I've got his phone. I got everybody's phone number, but. He did, dude. It was awesome when it called in. I was over on the other side of the track. I was like, holy crap. And then well, it's funny when he did his burnout, and as he's staging the car, you know, it's kind of hard to tell, but I was like, is there somebody in the passenger seat? And then, yeah, it ended up being Wilburn's girlfriend was in the passenger seat.
I thought it was Kim from Buff and Kim.
Mm-mm. It was
They
Wilburn's
were just
girlfriend.
talking about it.
No. Maybe later on, but not this run.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, exactly. I just walked too much, and I've got plantar fasciitis or whatever the hell that is, and then
Plantar fasciitis.
I stepped in. So right where Dom was parked, there was like a drainage ditch, and we had to be careful driving through it because you would like bottom out. Somebody's undercarriage thing was laying there. Did you see that, Don? Somebody ripped their whole. Like,
yeah, I'm the one that moved it over by the shed.
Yeah, right. I saw you pick it up, and so
yeah,
anyway,
it's busted. There's no using that one over.
So I was walking through there, and that was Friday night when I was drinking with Eric and carrying on, and I fucking went to go to that porta-john right there, and I stepped in that hole the wrong way, and I was like, oh shit, this is gonna not be good in the morning, and it was not good in the morning.
Yeah, you spread your foot open.
Mm-hmm.
I've done that.
So in the past couple of days, I've been walking funny on it. Well, now my damn hips are bothering me. I'm like, Jesus, criminy, I'm falling apart.
Right.
But it was fun. It really was fun. That's just such a cool thing to do. Like when I red light on Joe, I wanted to go over there and tell him congratulations. You know, go fucking get him, which I knew he was going to, but he was so busy, and it was like, and those guys don't know me from Adam, you know. But it was a good time. It was.
Yeah, big
I
block.
was just gunning for it. I thought, well, all I need to do is not red light, and I could probably be okay. And then I red light. I was like, psst. If Steven's got a video of it, he's probably like, you can probably see me. I'm like, damn it, I was beating my steering wheel the whole way down.
So way back when I did race a long time ago, that's all I did was red light.
I mean, if you're not red lighting, you're not trying. But
I got more reds than I ever did green.
That wasn't the problem with me. It was my stupid car, you know. I mean, there was weekends I would go, I'd make 4, 5, 6 runs, and I wouldn't be worse than a 30, you know, like foot braking even, you know. Yeah. Oh well, next year I'll just have a button that I'll just let go of the button and everything will be fine. So then I'll red light again.
Stevie has a trans brake for me.
I think I was a pretty good foot breaker back in the day. I was pretty good, you know.
I don't know if I want to trans brake my car or not.
With the cow tracks and stuff on it, should be fine. I know back in the day, leaf spring cars did not like trans brakes. Like even the Mopars that had the 4 speeds in them, and the guys that put automatics in them, they did not like trans brakes. I think it's because it actually unloads the chassis, because you've seen it before. They'll go out there and then they'll like kind of rock back and forth because they're stuck in between reverse and neutral, or reverse and first. And yeah, they didn't like them at all. But once the cow tracks came out, it was like, oh crap, everybody, you know, because you're not buying the suspension up, you're not loading it up, whatever.
Yeah, it tried to hook on my hard street tire, so they threw down pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never, ever, ever, ever used a trans brake before. Stevie's Firebird had a trans brake in it. but it was on street tires. And dude, as soon as you let go of that thing, it just put the tires up in smoke.
Exactly, Steven. Yeah, you can't set one up. You can't have one set up for foot braking and then go trans braking. It just don't work. Yeah, especially on leaf springs. But even like when I had the Mustang, it had coil springs, and it was okay trans braking, but it was really good foot braking. RC Industries knocked me out first round 6-cylinder. He didn't realize he won. Ever since I've had that lens replaced in my left eye, I cannot see blue lights, and that's what those wind lights were. I got
Andy out there.
Huh?
Was Andy out there?
Okay, have your.
No, they were at War in the Woods. The Casper's broke, I guess. It's not, but they were racing that station wagon car at War in the Woods.
Show
over in
him.
Indiana. Hi, Morgan.
There's the black one.
There's the black one. That's Pablo.
Look, Uncle Jason's. See it?
Yeah.
Guess who gave me that car?
Yeah, I don't have a car. It's broke.
Auntie Ashley gave me that car. She gave me this one too.
And Ashley gave Uncle Jason that car.
Look, I can drag race them.
Those
This
cars.
one's like a bouncer, like, hey, what's up, Paco? You like my single balls, man?
There's the new one finally. I know. Morgan took it to her room. I didn't know she did. And that's why I lost it.
Yeah, but I could not see the wind lights down there calling because they were blue. I don't do well with blue. I think I'm like somewhat getting colorblind between.
This way?
So we need to find this piece
Casper.
right here.
Yeah, I don't know what it is
Find that piece.
about the transmission. I don't think it's a transmission problem. I think, well, no, maybe it is. I don't remember. I know he was having like some weird angles with the drive shaft and the differential, and yeah. But we did have a Caspermatic at No Names
Thank you.
at Black F-150. I can't think of his name, but that was actually the first one that Cope built,
All right,
and that thing worked pretty good.
All right, you pop 11.
What's that guy's name?
Hi, Colleen.
Indecisive Garage. That was the guy that had that one.
Tell Uncle Jason bye. Tell him night night.
Bye, night.
I love you.
Yeah, baby.
Bye.
Oh, the pressures are off. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. He did put it on a dyno or something, or I mean, put the gauges on or something.
Is it a week for you?
Almost.
Prototype the Caspermatic. Yeah, exactly.
Love you. Everybody night night.
Night, everyone.
Midnight.
Get that T-shirt off that kid before she gets cursed.
What's she have on?
Bengals.
Oh, you know where that was from.
One
Steve.
from me. Yeah, I was like, oh, Steve, yeah. I was like, one from me.
Just me and Steve.
Sorry, Steve. Sorry, Steve. Leave me here all alone with Steve while you're out there messing around with that devil girl.
Vicky Valancourt. She showed me her boobies. I like them too.
I like them too.
Okay.
Now that we're in the weird hour.
Getting there.
Yeah. Just in time for me to go to bed.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I get to go back.
15 minutes.
I loaded up 5 air conditioners in the boxes in the back of my van. I want to take over and put in the shop in the morning before I go working around. Night.
So do you have more of a
Thanks for stopping
do you
by.
have a
bud.
more of a normal stock than you do anything?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Do you have a more of a normal stock these days than you did before?
Yeah, I was kind of pissed. There's Shane. What's up, bud?
What's up, Shane?
Suckers? I was aggravated this morning. I usually keep, there's 2 motors for the electric steps, and I always have one at each. Well, I must have ordered the wrong one. Mike Mike Graham had surgery yesterday at Kettering.
Oh.
And I knew I wasn't going to get to see him until he came home. And so lo and behold, these people called me this morning. They're all in a frenzy. They were there visiting a family member, and they're coming through town, and Steph wouldn't come in. They're like, "Can you come out and look at it?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah." I said, "You know what? I'll stop out there. I'll get them straightened out, and then I'll go see Mike," because he was still there. I texted him like, "Hey, how's it going? You know, I'm still here. They're going to send me home tomorrow. Everything's going good, though. But, you know, I don't want to get into it too personal, but I can explain it to you later. But anyway, he's good. He's fine." And so I get it. Yeah, I pull it out. I'm like, "Oh, yeah." I had two of the same ones, not one of each other ones. I felt like a dumbass, you know. So I ended up taking theirs apart because it was the actual the worm gear part was bad. Like, it's a window motor is all it is for like it looks like a Ford window motor is what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up hodgepodging it all together, and I told him, I said, "Hey," I said, "I'm not going to charge you full price for this. I can't guarantee it's going to work forever, but it'll work now." And they would not take no for an answer. They wanted to pay me full price. I told them like $200. They gave me $300. I said, "No." I said, "Keep that other $100. No, you came out. You were the only one to answer the phone." And I tried, like, I talked to him for probably 30 minutes, and I kept trying to, like, I tried to hand the $100 to the husband or hand the $100. They would not take it. They were super nice people. So, and then I got yelled at because I was parked in the wrong place with the van or with the truck and the trailer. And then I told the guy, "Look, I was just out here fixing some stranded people's motorhome." And I said, "Now I'm going in to see my buddy that just had surgery last night. I'm going to be in there for like 15 minutes. And I was way out in the back. Like, I was away from everybody and their grandma, like back where the construction stuff was. You know, it's the old guy riding around the golf cart. He's just taking people their car. They're, "Hey, buddy, you can't park there." And I explained it to him. He says, so I'm hobbling along on my bad foot. He comes all the way back around. He says, "Will you get on this damn cart so I can take you over to the hospital?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I swear, I'm only going to be in there 15 minutes. I'm going to go in the gift shop. I'm going to get him something. I'm going to go up and say hi. He's going to be happy as hell," because I told him I probably wouldn't get to see him until he came home. So then, yeah, Cookie Monster is a beast. That thing was nasty. What's up, B? But so then when I came back out, he saw me and he was like, "Come on, I'll take you back out to the back 40.
What's up, baby?
There's Brenna.
What up? I go get
Yeah.
the
What is he barking about? Oh, okay. My dogs are old and senile, I swear to Christ. They are, man. Yesterday when it was raining, my beagle, and he hates the storms, he started barking in the house. He wanted outside, and it's pouring down the rain. He stood out in the rain. I was like, "Okay, cool." I just closed the door. You know how he is, Rob. He hates the storms. Is Rob froze?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Shane, I enjoyed your videos.
Yeah, your videos were good, Shane, for sure.
He got me in there a couple times even.
I bought a shirt from the kids while you were up making a run, and I was like, "Dang it, I missed his run." But yeah, the Cookie Monster is no joke. That thing is nasty, and so is
Love it.
so's the Thunderbird. Dallas had it warming up, and I walked over and yelled in his ear. I said, "I don't give a shit what you say. There is nothing that sounds like a small block Ford." That thing's wicked.
My belts showed up on Friday too for the Camaro. A week late.
Oh, we had a big discussion about seatbelts, didn't we, Don? I hate that too.
Yeah, make your excuses, Rob. We don't care.
Yeah, we don't care. It's fine. Just put a stock seatbelt in it, like we were talking about. Remember, they were on Big Mike had some expired belts in this freaking Honda that was nowhere near, So, yeah.
I'm that close.
Me too.
I'm that close.
So the downside is I don't have my roof mount anymore because of my roll bar. So I can't use my shoulder strap. I would only have the waist part.
That's all you need.
So that's the reason I put the 5-point harness in.
If you
Tell
guys
them it's
start
a 3-point
they
harness.
don't give a shit. We talked out there with Deke. He says as long as you got a lap belt, and he says I don't care if it's 100 years old, as long as it doesn't have any frays in it, you can have a stock belt in it. But you put racing belts in it, and they're over 2 years old, beat it. Not racing. And that's been the rule forever. And I remember when we had the Dayton Drag Racers Association. We were
Yeah.
the largest drag racing association in the country. We had a meeting with. Back then, it was I don't remember who the Division III director was, Jay something, and we had a representative from Simpson there, and we got into a very heated argument with them about that. Like, this is just industry-driven greed, is all this is. Like,
Yeah.
there are jet aircraft right down the street from me that probably have 20-year-old belts in them, and those guys are up there flying around at 5 Gs, and those belts are fine. They don't fall out of the airplane, you know.
Yep, I agree. They should have a
Actually,
different belt you can buy.
when you
for longer.
used to be able to send your seatbelts in and get them recertified, and guess where
It's
they
the
send them
same
to?
price.
Yeah,
You
but
can
guess
do
where they
it
send
still.
them? Guess where they send them to? Wright-Patterson Air Force Base.
Oh.
That's where they recertified your seatbelts at. They put them in a machine. They'd stretch them. Yep, they're good. Whoop, recertify them. Send them back.
But
They'll
it costs the same amount to buy them new or have them recertified.
I know. But that's where they used to do them, was right here. Right down the road. Where the aliens live.
Where the aliens live.
Basement. They live in the basement.
Right. 7 floors below ground.
I think they said that they're 150 feet below the surface. Their underground shit. But there's no proof of it yet. I've not been down there. Although the base itself has its own highway system, and Jason's been lost on it. I've seen it because I used to pick up and drop off customers and things. But Jason had been on there for, I can't remember why, but it was 10 to 15 floors underground. Yeah. Well, I think each floor is 10 feet.
What I do?
You said when you got on the right path and you got lost on their highway system.
Oh yeah, dude. So there's only a few gates that I'm allowed to go in because they've closed a lot of them over the years. Like they actually, since 9/11, they actually took over. Well, most of 444 there, right past the Huffman Dam. Like we've got like there's a Huffman Dam, which that's like a Five Rivers like Metro Park, and we used to have another highway that went around, and the base took all that. So literally, like where we go fishing a lot, we can't go onto the other bank. As soon as you step on that bank, MPs are coming down there. There's sensors and all kinds of weird shit. But yeah, anyway, I get it. So the gate I go in, I have to drive 8 miles all the way around that base to get to the campground.
Yeah.
And yeah, I all the time I get lost because they close roads off and they switch stuff around. Like they do it on purpose. It's fucked up.
Especially when they change from Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie security.
Mm-hmm. Oh, when it's C, I can't get on there. They're like, get out, beat you. Yeah.
No subcontractors. You have to be military and active.
Billy can't go to work. He's a welder on the base, and yeah, like nope. Because he'll usually call me like, I hope you don't gotta go today. It's C. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah, Charlie is they look through your car for everything. You
When they're
deny
on
it.
B, when they're on Bravo, they make me open the car, the van, and the trailer or whatever I got. And usually they're like, okay, cool. Because you drive through that stupid X-ray machine. They know what you got in there, But yeah, the stealth 7th floor, exactly, old Mac.
Both
Actually,
knees.
the stealth 7th floor, and I'm going way out here. Rob would probably only know who I'm talking about. But you remember the Max over on Travis? Old Grandpa Bob Mack is
Yeah.
the one that actually engineered and designed that 7th floor, and it was a freezer. And he was to build it, but he did not know what was going to be in it.
Sounds
Yeah, I
about
seen you got some new hardware there, Big Block.
right. Probably not the hardware he wanted, though.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
No, I think he was ready for some new knees.
I know, but he wants to build cars.
My freezer's trying to defrost on me.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, exactly. In the square in the shoe.
Well, Don, you at least the car's street legal where you can, drive it as you fix it, right?
Yeah, I got to get this misfire figured out. I got an exhaust leak that's horrendous, and we got work to do. It's no big deal. Winter's about here, so
You still got some.
Somebody
still
just
got-
messaged me, sorry.
I was going to put it
Somebody
up on
messaged me.
stands. I was going to put it up on stands today, but it's been raining all day.
Somebody just messaged me pretty much telling me to fuck off, that they had somebody else going to do the work.
Oh,
Like, okay, well, cool, because I ordered the parts for you, but that's all right. It's shit I'll use. But sorry for the late post. Another person's going to work on it. Okay, cool. Then why'd you ask me a question like an hour ago about it, dick?
Right.
That's the way it goes.
oh
I have
know.
plenty to do. I'm not worried about it. They would have
Happens
been.
with cars too. You know that.
Yeah, it would have been. Well, I told him it was going to be next week before I could get to it. Blew up my phone this morning, dude. Called me every 5 minutes, starting about 7:30 in the morning, and then they stopped. And then I tried to call them back at like 8. And I don't know. I don't technically open until 9. Here it is, 10 o'clock at night. And I close at 5. Okay,
Right.
whatever. I called them back at like 9. Didn't answer. I called them back at like 9:15. Didn't answer. They called me back at 9:30. I'm like, is your house on fire or what the fuck? Believe me, that's not. Yeah, that's normal. It's fine. I'm good.
All right, Colleen, I'm gonna send this right to Jason.
Oh, she gonna text it to you. Oh, sorry. Was I not paying attention to something?
Yep.
That was earlier. All right,
She
I'm going to head
said-
out, fellas. I'm going to bed.
She's sending me JB's address to send to you.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, Colleen.
Big Black 42 look good for a double knee replacement. Sounds like it. Looks like you made it around pretty good.
Yeah, he was doing good.
Left and back.
I said I saw him. I wanted to get over and talk to him, but then I would get over there, and him and his brother were working on cars. Like,
What up, Lars?
what's up,
Evening,
Lars?
Lars. Yeah, it was ironic. We were leaving, and just as we was ready to make a split on the highway, Lars and JB went this way, and we went this way.
Nice.
So Lars put out a video today. It's just the timing was perfect. Another 10 seconds, and we would have never seen
Nice.
each other.
Nice. I'll check it out. Yeah.
This was along we were both on the interstate. It's just weird.
Sweet.
Yeah, because that was still
Yeah,
hooking
I
up
got
when
to
we
cross.
left.
I got to cross the Mississippi, and then I got to cross the Ohio, and then I got to cross the Ohio River again on the way home.
Did you stop by that resort again there in Illinois? Is it booming or cleaned up or
I
anything?
did not. I didn't go that way this time.
You went through
I
Kentucky?
went down to Louisville and went all the way through Kentucky.
Okay.
I went over a little piece of Illinois. Well, I was probably in Illinois for like 5 minutes, like literally. Yeah. I did stop at the Kentucky Dam where the Kentucky Lake is. I stopped down there for a break, and then I I'm going all along the bourbon trail down there, and I thought I want to stop at one of these distilleries, and I did. I stopped at Heaven Hill, but they were closed. So I was like, well, crap. I wanted to get a bottle of bourbon right from the distillery of one of them, But and then I was like, you know what? I'm going home, and I didn't hit any traffic until Cincinnati.
If
And
you want to
guess
stop
what?
and get you a bottle,
On the
You're like-
way,
bro, I'm thinking about you. I'm gonna grab you one too.
well, they weren't open. There wasn't. Oh, I would if I would have. So the reason why I wanted to go to Heaven Hill was because that's what Uncle Steve used to drink.
I know.
And I thought, well, if I go to Heaven Hill, I'm going to get a couple bottles because I know they have, different ones, but it wasn't open. So I was like, and that's what I thought about. I was like, I'll go get a bottle, bourbon. At Uncle
I got a
Steve.
bottle of Buffalo Trace last week.
Mm. My favorite. I will tell you, don't drink a whole bottle of that in one night.
Right.
I did that, and it wasn't very long ago, and it wasn't fun. I don't think I've drank any bourbon.
I'm done.
I don't think I drank any bourbon since then. I was making old fashions. We were down in Newport, and we went to the big the big liquor place down there. And I was like, that was dumb. I felt that for like 3 days.
Well, right there across the border, there's Buffalo and you can pick your barrel.
Right. We were at the Braxton Brewery where they brew garage beer.
Yeah.
And then Buffalo Trace is in there too. And when we went in, it was limited 2 bottles each. They were putting cases out when we got there. And we probably bought 10 bottles between all of us. And yeah, Cincinnati.
That's some heavy shit.
Bro, I don't know how I did it. Like, I really don't. But all I know is when we got home, we were unloading all the boxes of bourbon because we were getting, most of them were for presents, I was like, where's my other bottle of Buffalo Trace? And everybody looked at me and they were like, you don't remember, do you? And I'm like, no. They're like, literally, you were making old fashions and you were drinking them, like just chowing down. And then they said there was probably like 3 shots left in it. And they were like, don't drink that whole bottle. And I guess I laughed at them. And I poured it all in my drink and threw it in the trash. I was like, I don't even remember doing that. I really don't. I shouldn't have done that.
No. I sampled some makers.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, the Jim Beam is the other one you can go to.
In Bardstown. Yeah. Yeah, I went by the makers. And I went by Heaven Hill and went by Makers. But I wanted to, like I said, it was sentimental to me because it was like that's what Uncle Steve used to drink. So if I'm gonna stop at one, I'm gonna stop at Heaven Hill.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't open. Like, damn. So yeah.
Maker's Mark's a good one too. It's pretty smooth, but
and they have Makers has a few different ones too. So yeah.
So Jack Daniel's has a triple barrel bourbon that is like smooth as silk.
Well, Jack Daniel's is whiskey, not bourbon. That's Tennessee.
It's Jack Daniel's. It's a triple barrel whiskey.
It's whiskey,
but, it is super, super good.
Bourbon's
Colleen, I'm out too.
Bourbon's only made in Kentucky. Take it easy,
Bye,
Colleen. I have fun. Hey, by the way, I forgot. You gave me that thing for Vic, and I sat on it, and the seat broke. And I'm going to build a heavy-duty seat on it and then take it over to him. Hopefully she got that. Remember when I sat on that thing and it broke on the little
Dakota
walker thing?
Yeah.
I was like, Vic's a little bit bigger dude than me, but I do have some real nice hobby 3/4 inch plywood. I'm going to build him a nice seat for it. Ooh, whoop, 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 whoop. Alcohol abuse. Right in my lap.
Don't do that.
Take it easy, Dakota.
All right, I'm leaving again.
Tell my say night.
Wendy says good night too. We'll see you next week.
Bye, Wendy. Later,
Exactly.
Don.
That's what I thought too, Colleen. I was like, okay, good thing I broke it before he did. But I'm gonna make it more better. I'm gonna send him a picture. Like, I'm gonna soup this baby up, bud.
Too.
It's got a bitchin' paint job on it, actually.
Game's messing up anyway. So
It is messing up tonight. It's weird. All right,
better
Lola.
you than Vic.
Yes. Yes, exactly. It's like I sit on it and it crunched, and I was like, okay, Wendy, you get to sit in this chair. I got to sit in yours. So,
Yeah, one day I'd like to make it over there to Vic's. It's just
yeah,
so
I'm going to have to go. Well, they've got their power on. A couple weeks ago, some a-hole stole their generator, and
yeah.
I messaged him. I was like, "Hey, bro, you want me to get you a generator? You want me to bring you a generator?" And he's like, "No, ixnay on that. We got the power people coming out." So I sent him some money to get the permits, and they got the power on. So
Sweet.
and then some asshole stole all the Hot Wheels out of his garage and his garage door.
God damn.
Yeah. So he messaged me. He messaged me like Tuesday or Wednesday and said, "Hey, man, I take boxes of Hot Wheels over there with no names to give out to the kids. Would you mind taking a case?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. Just let me know when, and I'll pick them up on my way on out." Well, he texted me later on. Excuse me. He says, "Yeah, never mind on that." He says some a-hole took all my Hot Wheels and my garage door. They actually did.
Trotwood.
But his neighbors did get some pictures of the people that did it. So not that anything will ever come of it.
Right.
That shit's all in the pawn shop.
Yeah. He needs to get the hell out of Trotwood is what he needs to do.
He does, man.
Damn it.
Well, that's not even Trotwood. He's like over there, Harrison Township. He's not in the. He's over.
Mine had a big court deal for stealing Hot Wheels in middle school. He said he was going to steal them to give them to me. Oh shit!
Well, if anybody sends you a whole shitload of them, Dakota, we know where they came from. They cleaned his freaking pegboards just down to nothing. Just took fucking everything. So
that's crazy.
So yeah, this weekend I'm gonna cut some of that nice stuff. It's not hobby board, it's a furniture grade, and get him souped up there. And actually, one of the brakes, the cables broke on it. So
get one of the universal brake cables.
Yeah, just cut it because it's only like this long. But yeah, I'll fix it up for him. I took a picture of it. I meant to send it to him today. So
Ashley has one. I had to fix hers.
Yeah. All right, man. I gotta go to bed. I gotta try and I gotta get up early and try and beat some of this rain tomorrow. One job I got
Oscar to the vet.
Say who?
Oscar.
Oh, is he all right?
He's got some pus coming out of area.
Oh, he needs the cleansing. Okay, I got you. But yeah, I got to get up early and try and beat this rain. I got 2 jobs tomorrow. One of them's in a barn. And I actually told him I was going to be there first. I'm going to call him and tell him I'm going to flip-flop them. They're both out by Caesars. And so hopefully I can get them done. But man, we got rain coming.
So I found out by Caesars Creek, out just about a half mile before the lake, before we make the exit to go to the right, or not the exit, but the right turn, you make a left. There's a 300-yard range out there.
Yes, there is.
It's $20 an hour.
Yep.
We're
and I found another campground out there. Remember you were saying it can't be that one, and then I go to Olive Branch, which is where I'm going tomorrow,
Yeah.
I've been working on another one that's called Frontier Camp, and I swear we've been there before because it's an old ass campground, and it still looks the same as when we were kids. Next time I'm there, I'll take some pictures of it.
Okay. Is that the one that we were missing?
I believe so. It's right by
Because that's the one I drove
it's actually
past.
by
I
the-
didn't know the name of.
It's actually by Spring Valley. You know the new way you go into Spring Valley. You go down the
Yeah.
That it's you keep so you go up that road and you hang a left and go into the shooting grounds. Then there's that
Right.
road that curves off to the right. Yeah, if you keep going up around that corner, it's Frontier Camp, which is part of the park. So, yeah, and it's old. Like it's looks like when we were kids still to this day.
Later, Big Block.
Take it easy, Steven. Appreciate you stopping by, bud. But anyway.
Hell yeah. Get some pictures. That would be cool. Did you video going down the track?
No, dude, so I took Hunter's motorcycle helmet and I bought one of those front camera mounts for your phone. I left it at the house. Right there. So yeah, I literally didn't do. I took a couple pictures and that was it. But it was I was so busy talking to people and looking.
Was there
at
a live
stuff.
feed?
No.
Okay.
The internet wasn't good enough out there. There was too many people using the broadband anyway. So yeah.
All right.
I mean,
cool.
the phone service wasn't bad, but as soon as you started trying to plug up a video, yeah, it was.
All
All
right.
right, we
Have
out.
a good one, bro. Love you.
You too, brother. Love you. I'll see you.
Everybody take it easy. Have a good what's left of your week. We'll do this again on Tuesday. And everybody stay dry and be safe. We'll holler at you. See ya.